Welcome God of War fans! My name is Shayne Static, and in this God of War theory video, I will be discussing who will the Valkyries join during Ragnarok. Please leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future God of War content from me. Here we go. The Valkyries, the choosers of the worthy dead to bless the halls of Valhalla or the fields of Folkvang. We as players of God of War have faced off against these highly skilled enemies, each with their own style that resembles an animal. But during Ragnarok, whose side are they going to choose to fight with? Will they join Kratos because he freed them from their corrupt physical form? Or will they fight with Odin because he is their master? Stay tuned and find out. Let's jump into Norse mythology, where God of War is heavily influenced. The Valkyries are female spirits that, as said before, choose the worthy fallen warriors from the battlefield and bring them to one of the Norse versions of heaven, either Folkvang, the field of warriors that is presided over by Freya, or the more well-known hall of warriors Valhalla, presided over by Odin. They are loyal to Odin and also said they are projections of him, kind of like Odin's ravens Hugin and Munin. So let's just say they work very closely to Odin and have his intentions in mind. And in Norse mythology, they fight at his side in Ragnarok. Now this story is slightly different when it comes to God of War. In God of War, Odin casts a piece of dark magic on the Valkyries to put them in a physical form. Like said before, the Valkyries are spirits and not meant to be in a physical form. While they are in this physical form, they slowly become corrupt, and their queen Sigrun, who has taken the place as queen, because Freya could no longer do her duties because she is the true Valkyrie queen. Sigrun placed each of the Valkyries in a chamber so their insanity could no longer cause more destruction upon the realms. And this also let the dead of Helheim run rampant across the realms. Eventually Sigrun herself, who was also in physical form, became insane. Therefore, before she became completely corrupt like her Valkyrie sisters, she locked herself away as well. So what is the way to take the Valkyries out of their physical form and stop their insanity? To destroy it and release their spirits. Which I have to say is probably my favorite part of God of War. Each of the Valkyries were very different and had their own attacks and battle styles. And Sigrun was extremely hard because she used each of their attacks from the other Valkyries, which pretty much broke me, but it was beyond satisfying when I finally defeated her. Anyways, this leaves the question, who will they stand with when the Twilight of the Gods Ragnarok comes? Will it be Odin, their master and the person who gave them their jobs as chooser of the slain? The god who is a projection of themselves, even though they were put in a physical state of madness and corrupted by Odin? Or will it be Kratos, the god who released each of them from their corrupted physical forms and ended their madness and their suffering? It is a question that I pondered for a while. Who should they back during the final battle of the Norse pantheon? Me personally, I think it will be Kratos and Atreus, or at least some of them. After each of the Valkyrie fights, well, if you defeat them, each bless Kratos and Atreus for releasing them from their physical form so they can continue their duties. And each of them gives Kratos and Atreus their quote-unquote eternal gratitude. Do I think it will come easy for the Valkyries to switch sides? No. No, I don't. The Valkyries have been by Odin's side for many upon many years. He is their master. Even though he is a very corrupt master, they will still have loyalty for their king. But with the final push to stop Ragnarok, the push that corrupted them, to turn them mad, will this be enough to sway at least a few of the Valkyries from Odin's side? Here's what I think will happen. I am going off a theory that I have discussed in prior videos that goes a little something like this. Kratos and Atreus will be off in Midgard, more than likely hunting or continuing Atreus' training as a warrior. The ground will tremble. The sky will darken as thunder and lightning blast through the realm. In a great flash of light and a tremendous boom, Thor landed in Midgard. Kratos and Atreus prepare for battle, but they do not see what's coming. This is where I'm not exactly sure what will happen, but one of the following will. Kratos and Atreus fight Thor, but are just overpowered by the might of Thor and his mighty hammer Mjolnir. Atreus will be knocked unconscious, and Thor will kill Kratos. As Atreus is unconscious, Thor will bring him back to Asgard, to Odin. This is one theory. The other is that Thor is not alone, and he sets a trap while he battles Kratos and Atreus. Maybe Thor brought along some help for the mission to bring Atreus back to Asgard and destroy Kratos. Maybe Heimdall or someone like that, but the end result will be the same. Atreus will be taken to Asgard, and Kratos is dead. But he is not done yet. Kratos died during battle and will be brought to Valhalla by a Valkyrie. But which one? I think it will be Sigrun, the Valkyrie queen. Sigrun owes Kratos and Atreus her eternal gratitude and may owe him a favor. She will help him escape Valhalla to search for Atreus. And Kratos is smart. He knows Odin will want to keep Atreus alive and poison his mind to use him against the giants in Ragnarok, or maybe even help him stop it from happening. Sigrun will take Kratos into Asgard to search for Atreus. He will eventually find his son, but he is no longer the boy he raised. He is Loki, god of mischief. Odin poisoned his mind and turned him against Kratos. Odin is wise, manipulative, and knows a little bit of magic to do this. Kratos will be outnumbered in the halls between Atreus and all of the Aesir. Kratos is ready to fight, but not against his son. Sigrun, who is not far away, grabs him and gets him back to Midgard before any damage is done. Kratos is struck by what has just happened. He has lost another child. Sigrun, owing Kratos her life, will fight by his side to help get Atreus back and stop the tyranny of Odin. But they will need help. Kratos and Sigrun will get help from the other Valkyries that Kratos have set free. I have a theory on which ones too. I think the falling Valkyries will join Kratos and Sigrun. First, I think Gondal will join them, because she was forbidden by Odin to step foot in Midgard because her divine beauty drove the likes of mankind to insanity. So to get back at Odin for limiting her duties, she will join Kratos. And I really want to fight alongside Gondal because she is my favorite. Next, I think Ayer will join Kratos' side. Ayer is the healer of the Valkyries, and has been known to have healed Mimir after he got drunk and fell off a mountain.
Okay, I'll stop now.
I seriously doubt that, Mimir. I think Ayer will join because she is not like the other Valkyries and do not share in their wild nature, and possibly wants a change for the world. Next, I think Rhoda will join the crew. Rhoda took her duties as a Valkyrie very seriously, and the fact that she was torn from her duties by Odin, and now the dead has flooded Midgard. She must be pretty miffed with Odin. These are the ones I think have the best chance of switching sides, for all those various reasons. The ones that I think are going to stay loyal to Odin are Geirdriful, because she is the battle master of Valhalla, Gunnar because she was always one of Odin's favorites as told by Mimir, Hildur because she gets along pretty well with Odin, so I can only assume that she is just as mad as he is, and Olrun because she was made a Valkyrie by Odin because she defended her father from Reavers. She then gave her afterlife in the pursuit of knowledge. The only wild card I couldn't decide which side they would decide with is Kara, because as said by Mimir, she is a calm and collected spirit, but in a second could turn a corner and a powerful storm would erupt. So I think she could go either way. So these are the sides I think the Valkyries will take on the road to Ragnarok. So what do you think of this theory? Do you agree or have a theory all of your own? Leave it in the comments down below and let's discuss it. My name is Shayne Static. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.